Sanibona, ngaphambi singene kwivideo namuhla, ngithi angithathe lethuba ngibonge i-support nothando enikhombise lona lingaphezu kokucabanga kwethu. Siyacela niqhubeke nisupporte njalo ngokubuka amavideo ethu, ungakhohlwa ukukhomenta, ushare, ulike. Siyafisa ukuzwa umbono wakho. Sicela ke singene kwivideo namuhla. Sizokhumbula ukuthi kwi-Portfolio Committee yangomhla ka-5 kuMarch 2025 lapho uLieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi akhuluma ngomuntu waxhumana naye ephethe information umuntu ongelona iphoyisa okungafanele abe nayo futhi ongeke azabe nayo. Kodwa lo muntu akalona iphoyisa wasemazisa ukuthi igama lakhe unguBrown Mokgotsi usondelene nominister. Ilolo suku la uminister aphika khona wathi yena lo muntu akamazi. Okuthe ukuhamba kwesikhathi wayesiyavuma ukuthi uyamazi njengoba istatement sakhe asikhiphile besisho njalo cha lo muntu uyamazi kodwa akasondele nayo ukuthi njengoba ucomrade. Uvelile ke uBrown Mokgotsi. So sizomcaphuna naye siza ukuthi uthini. Kodwa kubukeka sengathi lento esho uMkhwanazi ithanda ukuba iyavela igaba zokuthi likhona iqiniso kuyo. Akuzona insolo nje ihamba emoyeni. Kanti esikufundile nesikuzwile ngesonto kwi-press briefing abenayo Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi ukuthi uBrown Mokgotsi uyena obexhumana noVusumuzi Kurt Matlala kanti yena axhumane nominister. Okusho ukuthi umuntu okuyena uxhumana nominister noGeneral Sibiya kwakuBrown Mokgotsi bese uyi-middleman between uMatlala nominister no Babu Sibiya ngokwezinsolo zisho njalo. So sizozwa ukuthi yena uthini ngoba phela izolo uzikhulumele yena. So this is getting interesting yazi. This is getting interesting kakhulu. Ngiyacela ukuzwa ukuphawula kwakho, comment, ushare, ulike, usubscribe. Ngiyabonga kakhulu kwabasubscribeile. Yakukhula le channel ngendlela engakaze ngicabange ngayo. Share comment yakho ngizwe ukuthi wena ubona kanjani kuko konke lokukhuluma okukhona. Ngicela ukucaphunela nangu baba uMkhwanazi ukuze si recap ukuthi konje wayitheni ngalo Brown Mokgotsi bese sizwe ukuthi uthini no Brown Mokgotsi.
And I can confirm before the South Africans today that the investigation which these members were involved with in Gauteng has unmasked the syndicate. And this syndicate involves, amongst others, politicians who are currently serving in parliament. The law enforcement officers include the members of the South African Police Service, the Metro Police, and correctional services. They include prosecutors in Gauteng province, the judiciary, and all these are controlled by the drug cartel as well as business people in that province of Gauteng. This act, of course, undermines the criminal justice system in this country. Mr. Brown Mokgotsi sends a WhatsApp message to myself, Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi, regarding the allegation on the defeating the ends of justice matters which were widely publicized, which involves an incident that happened at the correctional service at Mpangeni in KwaZulu-Natal. Mr. Brown sends this message in September last year, long before the news came out in public about the incident that happened at Mpangeni. He sends this message. In this message that he sends to the provincial commissioner, he attaches a police letter and he attaches a copy of the occurrence book, a register that is used at the police station that's supposed to only be accessed by police officers. But Mr. Brown, who's not a police officer, attaches those in his message and he sends it to the provincial commission. His word says there is a plot to charge you. Mr. Brown Mokgotsi also sends a screenshot of a presentation that was made on the 30th of September 2024, a presentation that was titled 2024-2025 Division Crime Intelligence Policies. He sends this to myself, Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi, as a Provincial Commissioner in KwaZulu-Natal. Surely this must have been a classified information where crime intelligence are presenting their policies. But this man has access to that, and he's not a policeman. When asked to share the copy of this presentation through that WhatsApp communication, he responded by saying, General Khan will brief you next week. There's only one General Khan in the South African Police Service, so is one Lieutenant General Sibiya in the South African Police Service. I've never heard of any other Lieutenant Generals in any other way in the security cluster in the country with the very same names. So I assume these are the colleagues that I know very well. He further wrote on the very same WhatsApp message. He said that, I quote, the minister is briefed. He has just arrived in Lusikisiki, end quote. You will recall, colleagues, that we had an incident in Lusikisiki, a mass murder that happened there. And the Minister of Police had gone visiting the families and that crime scene. So after this communication, the Provincial Commissioner called the Chief of Staff, Mr. Nkabinde, the Chief of Staff of the Minister of Police, and asked the Chief of Staff, who is this Brown Mokhotsi? This Brown Mokhotsi seems to be traveling with the Minister to Lusikisiki. Who is he? Because I've never heard of him. The response from the Chief of Staff was that Mr. Brown Mokhotsi is an associate of the Minister, but is not employed in a department. That's when I got a confirmation about Mr. Brown Mokhotsi. And I asked the Chief of Staff to send the phone number of this Brown Mokhotsi, of which he did. It is that number that made me to confirm that indeed the person who's sending me WhatsApp messages is the same person that is called Brown Mokhotsi and is from Northwest. On the 5th of March 2025, the South African Police appeared before the Portfolio Committee in Parliament. A presentation was made to this Portfolio Committee by the Provincial Commissioner of KwaZulu-Natal, which included the allegations of an associate of the Minister of Police, Mr. Brown Mokhotsi. The Minister denied on record. Go and Google a visual presentation to the Portfolio Committee on the 5th of March this year, towards the end of that briefing, where the Minister of Police responded and he said he does not know this Mr. Brown Mokhotsi. He said that in Parliament. However, the Minister confirmed that he knows this Mr. Brown Mokhotsi during a telephone conversation that he had, which was posted on X under a handler at Load Care. This was on the 30th of March, where he confirmed that this was his comrade from Northwest. The conversation between the minister and that lady is available. You can go on X and find it on the 30th. If it has been removed from that account, as we finish this briefing, I'll share that with you.
Siyitholile-ke nale conversation sayenza ivideo abantu abalilandela nje lolu daba kule channel siyikhavile yonke le nto leyo. Njengoba simuzwa bengithi nje asiqale sithole ukuthi ungena kanjani uBrown Mokhotsi before sifika kule insolo ezikhona. Kodwa ngibona ukuthi kubalulekile ukuthi siqale la ubaba Mkhwanazi amveza khona uBrown Mokhotsi ukuthi uqala ukukhuluma naye bakhuluma kuphi, bekhuluma ngani, kwenzakalani. Ngifisa ukuthi sicaphune yena uBrown Mokhotsi. Ngeshwa akasizukuba nayo ivideo sodlala iaudio. Kodwa ngifisa ukuthi sicaphune yena uBrown Mokhotsi azikhulumele. Mhlawumbe emveni kwalapho sesingakwengeza okunye, kodwa sifisa ukuthi avele yena azikhulumele. Bakunento interesting kakhulu engifisa uyizwe, cela uzwe la.
Mr. Mokhotsi, are you a police officer?
No, I'm not a police officer. I've been around, my sister, and I believe at the right time with the proper platform, I'll be able to expound to the latter as to who's Brown Mokhotsi with my underground experience or underground operations, of course. Yeah, I'll be able to share when asked as to where do I fall in this environment.
Now, you are not in a position to explain to us how you find yourself in this policing environment, but you were the center stage of Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi's press conference on Sunday. What do you make of these allegations that is leveled against you, the undue and a misproper relationship that you have between Minister Senzo Mchunu as well as Vusmusi Matlala? Those allegations.
Yeah, first of all, I need to even show the viewers at home and South Africans that General Mkhwanazi's press conference happened at the very wrong time. The timing is very inappropriate because now, like he alluded during his press conference, I spoke to him, I sent him a message last year, but only after the arrest of the 5 generals and these other brigadiers, he decides now to call a press conference. In addition, you'll be surprised that I think on Thursday last week, just before his press conference, he did talk to me, and from him calling me, there are possibilities that I was checking on him, but he called me, and we also spoke about the need to save the country, and the fear that every policeman can now obtain a J50 to arrest another a policeman. The J50 is a warrant of arrest. So I was very surprised on Sunday to hear him now bringing this thing again.
So you believe with the sentiment he shared that South African Police Service has been captured for individual and political interests, because he was also in contact with you?
Yeah, no, not necessarily that. When I speak about the timing, amongst those 5 generals, there is one major general by the name of General Lushaba. He was born in 1993, but he's a major general. He's above a brigadier. I'm not questioning his age being attached to the position, but given that, you know, there are so many people who have served with similar qualification that he has, being warrant officers or captain for more than 30 years. But it's not my place to talk about. This same General Lushaba, he happened to go to Pretoria in one of the nightclubs and met one girl whom he took to his house. He took the girl to his house. I don't know what happened at night, but in the morning, the girl was nowhere to be found with a state cell phone and a state laptop. And instead of him approaching the authorities to say, perhaps I had a visitor at home or something, he decided to open a case of housebreaking. And guess what? The housebreaking case was opened. It was called Docket 38. My sister, don't be surprised when I said I'm being around. The information that I'm giving you, I say, if I'm questioned at the right platform, I'll be able to allude this to. How do I end up having this information? And it does not come from Minister Senzo Mchunu, General Sibiya, or General Khan, or anyone of those General Mkhwanazi has mentioned.
So you confirm that you have access to privileged policing information?
No, it's not that I have access. This environment information comes to you. The proper platform will give me an opportunity, if asked, to say, where does this and this come from and how do you handle that?
You're saying through your relationship with Minister Mchunu, you do not have access to such privileged information?
He never shares police information.
Then where do you get this information, which is privileged and sensitive?
Like I said, only the proper platform can allow me to divulge as to where does the kind of information come from.
Njengoba umuzwa kuBrown Mokgotsi uyazivumela yena ngokwakhe ukuthi akalona iphoyisa kodwa une-information yamaphoyisa, uthi futhi le information iyazizela kuye, akayitholi kodwa through ubaba uSenzo Mchunu. Yabona, this is very very interesting ngoba uMkhwanazi ukuvezile ukuthi uBrown Mokgotsi une-information eyaziwa an ordinary police engeke lize liyazi. Lo muntu une-information la kusuke kuhlangene khona i-crime intelligence, unalo information. Kodwa insolo athi uMkhwanazi uzibeka against yena, uthi cha uyaziphika. Uma ingathola a proper platform uyokwazi ukuchaza ukuthi le information uyithola phi kanjani, kodwa akayitholi ngobaba uSenzo Mchunu. This is very 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 interesting, very interesting. Noma ngingasayanga kwi-video kaMkhwanazi siza ukuthi kodwa ngiyafisa ukuyiveza lento ngoba uyi-middleman yena uBrown Mokgotsi uyena omxhumanisi phakathi kuka Vus'Umuzi Matlala kanye nominister. Ngiyafisa ukuyiveza lo part. Kodwa nje ukuvela kwakhe ekhuluma kanje usekuvezela ukuthi ngempela unayo iprivilege yokuthola i-information yamaphoyisa. Yeah, so into ebishiwo uMkhwanazi asike sizibeke eceleni insolo kodwa into ayishilo uMkhwanazi so far seziyaqala manje ziyahlangana. Ziyahlangana. Inhloso yokukuvezela ukuthi lo Brown Mokgotsi mdala la kwezepolitiki. Le article yabhalwa iSunday Times ngomhla ka-7 kuMeyi 2017. Isihloko sakhona sithi Ramaphosa's backers want him to quit cabinet. Shuthi abantu abaseka uRamaphosa bafisa asule lapha kwicabinet. Uma iqala nje la article iyalibhala nje ubona ku-underline uBrown Mokgotsi oyi-organizer ye-lobby group. Uthi uZuma fanele alandele isibonelo esasenziwa ngoformer president be-ANC uku-Oliver Tambo kanye noNelson Mandela ukuthi am-endorse noma ancome udeputy wakhe ukuze akwazi ukuthi azongena emva kwakhe. Sizoqhubeka ne-article kodwa uyabona manje ukuthi kusuka ngesikhathi uZuma eseso-president, uBrown Mokgotsi wayewabanye babantu ababethi ukuze uRamaphosa angene kahle uZuma kaqala akamncome, akam-endorse ukuze ezokwazi ukuthi emukeleke kubantu njengomuntu ozongena emva kwakhe. This is very interesting. Asiqhubeke-ke ne-article. Uthi-ke lana bakhowutha amazwi akhe, uthi uma engakwenzi lokho bacela ukuthi uRamaphosa asule as uDeputy President we-country, kusho uMokgotsi. Bayaqhubeka bathi uma useva kwicabinet upresident lo ongakwazi ukuveza support for wena, why fanele ube khona lapho? Why fanele uqhubeke ukhona lapho umuntu uma engakakuthembi wena? Kodwa ukuthi ungakwazi ukwenza umsebenzi we-organization until elective conference la khona uzo-electwa khona as upresident we-ANC. So uyabona uRamaphosa ngabanye babantu laba ababefuna abe upresident. uBrown Mokgotsi ngomunye wabantu owayefuna ukuthi uRamaphosa abe upresident. So ngokusho kwakhe la inhloso yakhe kwakungukuthi uZuma akamncome noma akam-endorse uRamaphosa. Ukuze kuthi kufika kwi-conference already abantu nabo sebeyaqala bayamethemba. Khumbula phela ukuthi uZuma ube ne-influence. Sebeyaqala abantu sebeyamethemba uRamaphosa. Sekulula nokuthi angawina yena as i-candidate ezoba president we-organization, then mase sebevotela abazi ukuba president we-country. This is very, very interesting. Brown Mokgotsi lokudala khona. Akuyena umuntu nje ovumbuka esikhaleni. Kudala khona. Asazi sizozwa ke ngo-president kusasa. Sizozwa ngo-president kusasa. Yabona manje lento yenza ukuthi sicabangele thina ukuthi hey, kungenzeka na ukuthi upresident uthatha isikhathi eside kangaka manje usazama ukuxhumana nabo labantu ngoba asazi phela ukuthi labantu njengoba babemfuna abe upresident yini ababesizana ngayo. Asazi ngempela ukuthi nje yini isona siphi isizathu sasifuna ukuthi bazi bamsupport abo president. Isona siphi isizathu ngoba kokwenze njani. Uma president bazuzeni bona ukuthi yena abo president. Iyona into enza ukuthi sicabangele ukuthi upresident uthatha isikhathi eside kangaka uthe uvuyo zungula we-ATM usahlangana nabangani bakhe ukuthi bahlanganise itulo lokuthi bayicisha kanjani yonke lenkinga esivele. Noma ngingavumelani naye kodwa ke kukhona ingxenye kimi ethi bayazana phela upresident noBrown Mokgotsi. Ake ngithi uBrown Mokgotsi uyazana nopresident. Angazi nopresident uyamazi na. Kodwa indlela emikhulumela ngayo kwakusho ukuthi kukhona mhlawumbe azokuzuza, angazi. Ngoba oyingeke vele afuna ukuthi uZuma amncome uRamaphosa abe president, kungekho azokuzuza. Angikholwa ukuthi bekungaba kanjalo. Cela ukuma la ngizokuphala kakho la ku-comment section below. Mina nawe bese sidibana kwivideo elandelayo. Ngiyabonga.